Welcome to another episode of Land Rats. This week we're getting the last couple of things done on the trailer, loading everything onto the boat and the truck, and getting ourselves ready for Durban. So let's get right into it.
Today we're busy with the abnormal load signs. My wife printed them for me, so I'm just gluing them onto the board here. Now you've got 2 weeks to get to this. I gave myself a deadline of 2 weeks to get to the coast. Can't stay up here forever. You want to sail around the world, you've got to get to the coast at some point.
Here is the abnormal sign that we're going to put on top of the combi, and we've got the one for the front of the truck down there. You can see the tires sprayed, just looking a little bit better so that the traffic police don't hassle us too much, as well as the back of the trailer that's been resprayed. The rest has been painted. Our sign's been mounted, new chevron plate, number plate added, also added yellow tape to the complete side of the boat. Well, it still needs a couple of pieces. Yeah, we're still busy with that. Gotta get that a little bit fixed. Got our new licenses, everything. Got this big piece of marine ply here that we haven't used too much of, and I think I'm gonna cut it in sections so I can fit it in the top of the boat. So if we want to build a small cupboard or do something with wood, we have some available. Let me quickly jump up there and show you where I want to put it. I've already measured it and marked it. Just gotta cut it now. So that piece would between the ribs there would run all the way from that side to about here before I cut it, but I'm gonna leave it long, see if it can fit it in behind there as well. I've cut the panels there for the back storage container now, and we've gave them a coat of varnish because just to protect them from the elements a little bit. So they're outside here to dry now. Probably give them another coat just to make sure. I've also cut some polycarb in pieces over here that we're also gonna maybe just take this one, maybe we'll take all three, I haven't decided yet. And I cut some stainless steel that I forgot where I put, so let me find it quickly. And oh, here it is. Cut some stainless steel panels as well, rounded it. We've got 4 holes, a hole in each side there, that we're just gonna put all the pieces of wood and stainless steel and polycarb on top of each other, and then put them in that panel that I showed you there at the back. I've also got a bit of steel around here that I'll quickly show you. Here's that piece of steel I just spoke about. You see I've painted it with a primer. Probably give it another coat as well, just to make sure it doesn't rust, and we're gonna bolt that onto one of the pieces of wood as well in the back there. So in case we get like a hole in the boat or a knockdown or something, we can just screw this into place and hopefully avoid sinking the boat. And here it is. You can see the stainless steel panel is in there. We've got our wooden panel in there. We've got 2 at the back there as well. That should protect the metal as well from scratching when we put stuff in here. And over here I've got our piece of metal that if we get a hole in the boat, we can put that in position. So
That's sorted now. Now we can start finishing packing everything in here. It's time to lift the mast that we're gonna put on the boat outside. Probably gonna put it on a truck first. Let's see how it goes. Now we're gonna move it over to the boat and then pop it up there. Just gotta tie it up now. Add the support at the back maybe. What do you think?
Maybe at the back because it's swinging at the back.
Time to start loading things onto the truck.
Killing 100 little flipping circles with all the plastic bags there.
Some serious packing happening today. We've got crates full of tools, welder, a couple of fancy things, more tools that we're gonna take maybe on the boat, but just for the trip down to Durban for any repairs needed. We've got roller furling spares that still need to be put together, a complete toolbox to use, and then we're sorting a last couple of stuff because tomorrow morning before the sun is up we're leaving, so a lot to do still today. Looks very official. What are you doing?
Fixing a safety chain between the chassis and the truck and the trailer in case the fifth wheel fails or something fails.
And hopefully
it's
this
safety. It's a safety. I'm gonna test it now, see if it should fail. It would keep the trailer attached to the
truck. So how is it supposed to work here?
What happens is if this thing slips out the fifth wheel, it will slide back and this will tighten. That'll keep it so it doesn't slide off all the way, theoretically.
And with the turns?
Then the chain should just turn underneath the chassis.
Is it loose?
Like a long-headed goose.
Stop. Allerlei kabels en tak is nog ingeplakt, die leer is nog op. Did we forget something? After all that, we ended up not even using the system that we tested out there because it was a bit dodgy if you saw. So we just had a hook between the truck and the trailer that luckily we didn't need, so that worked out fine. Didn't record much today, but the boat is secured, strapped into position in a couple of spots and ready to go. Just the last couple of loose items that need to go in, and then we're ready to go. So I'm just gonna make sure it's properly gift wrapped. Maybe not on there, maybe just no. Yeah, we'll put it over there. See if that makes it down. Yeah, as I said, everything's ready to go. Just a couple of odds and ends for inside the boat, our clothes and things. We've got the combi packed full up. The last thing needed is we've got the flags here on the side, but we need the flags at the back of the trailer and at the front of the truck. I wanted to go with my Jose Cuervo tequila flags, but they said red is the way to go.
In South Africa, even when you're legal, you got problems with the traffic because they're just out to get some money. They're just working for themselves. They're not working for the government. They're working for themselves.
It pays a lot better to work for yourself.
It's much better than working for the state. So they're always stopping you, looking for flipping bribes for whatever. So and we're not going to do bribes. So it might be a long trip down to Durban.
Oh, we'll see tomorrow.
En dan moet ek iets pittig sê.
Iets pittig asseblief.
To our trip to Durban. May all the traffic cops sleep while we go past.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wouldn't really be land rats if we didn't start off with a little dirt road. That's our episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. A special thanks to our Patreons. And I've got some other arrangements to get to, so see you next week. Land rats. Whew.